Imagine waking up in a pitch-black tent. It's minus 30 degrees Celsius outside on a frozen mountain slope. Suddenly, pure terror strikes. You don't open the tent door. You grab a knife, slash through the thick canvas, and sprint out barefoot into a blinding blizzard. Why did 9 expert Russian climbers flee into the freezing dark without coats, boots, or gloves? What did they see or hear? This is the Dyatlov Pass Incident, one of history's greatest and most terrifying unsolved mysteries. On January 23, 1959, 10 young hikers set off across the remote northern Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. Most were university students and engineers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. They were led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, a brilliant radio engineering student and master hiker. The group was vibrant, highly trained, and well-equipped. Their goal was to reach Mount Otur-10, a high-difficulty winter route. At first, spirits were high. They sang songs, played guitars, snapped photos, and wrote detailed diary entries. Then, disaster struck early for one hiker. Yuri Yudin suffered a severe sciatica flare-up and couldn't walk. He made the painful choice to turn back. He hugged his 9 friends goodbye. He didn't know he was saying his final farewells. Yuri became the team's sole survivor. Now down to 9, 7 men and 2 women, the group pushed deeper into the silent wilderness. On February 1st, a sudden snowstorm blinded them. They drifted off course and pitched their tent high on an exposed barren slope. Local Mansi tribes called it Kolat Shiakal, the Mountain of the Dead. Their final diary entries and photo logs showed a relaxed group. They ate dinner, took funny pictures, changed into light thermal clothing, and prepared for sleep. Then total chaos erupted in the middle of the night. By mid-February, when no message arrived from the team, worried families sounded the alarm. Search teams of soldiers, police, and volunteers rushed into the mountains using search planes and helicopters. On February 26th, rescuers finally spotted the abandoned campsite. What they saw horrified them. The tent was half buried and cut open from the inside with deep knife slashes. All their heavy coats, boots, cameras, money, and journals were untouched inside. Outside, mysterious footprints led down the icy slope toward the forest a mile away. Some tracks were left by bare feet, others were left by single socks or soft felt boots. Strangely, the tracks showed a calm, deliberate walking pace rather than chaotic panic. Under a massive pine tree, searchers found the first 2 bodies, Yuri Krivonishenko and Yuri Doroshenko. They wore only underwear and were frozen solid beside the cold ashes of a tiny fire. Broken branches high up the tree proved someone desperately climbed up to look back at the camp. 3 more bodies, including leader Igor Dyatlov, Zinaida Kolmogorova, and Rustem Slobodin, were found scattered hundreds of yards away. They were facing toward the tent, frozen in place, as if crawling back through the snow to save their friends. It took searchers 2 long months to find the final 4 hikers, buried deep under 13 feet of hard snow in a rocky ravine. Their bodies told a gruesome story. Nikolai Thibaut Brignol had a fractured skull. Lyudmila Dubinina and Alexander Zolotaryov suffered massive chest fractures that crushed their ribs into their hearts. Yet there were no external bruises on their skin. Bafflingly, Dubinina was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her lip, while Zolotaryov was also missing his eyes. Mourners at the funerals noted that the victim's skin had a strange orange-bronze tan. To make matters stranger, rescuers found high levels of nuclear radiation on the clothing of 2 hikers. Other hiking groups miles away reported seeing strange, glowing orange orbs hovering in the night sky that same evening. Wild theories exploded across the world. Was it an attack by native Mansi tribes defending sacred land? A brutal encounter with a Russian Yeti? Secret Soviet military tests involving acoustic weapons or parachute bombs? Or even alien activity? Decades later, advanced scientific modeling offered a clear explanation. Experts now believe a rare, delayed slab avalanche slid onto their tent while they slept. A heavy block of dense snow crushed the tent frame, fracturing the hikers' skulls and ribs instantly. Trapped in darkness and terrified of another slide, the survivors slashed the tent wall. They dragged their severely injured friends out and made a heroic team retreat toward the tree line. In minus 30-degree winds, hypothermia caused rapid disorientation and paradoxical undressing, where freezing victims feel burning hot and remove their clothes. Scavenging animals later accounted for the missing soft facial tissues. Ultimately, Ultimately, the Dyatlov Pass Incident is a story of ultimate loyalty and sacrifice. In their terrifying final hours, these 9 young brave explorers never abandoned each other, standing side by side against nature's unrelenting force until the very end. What do you believe really happened on the Mountain of the Dead? Share your thoughts, hit that like button, and subscribe for more mysterious historical deep dives.